class, session 3. Let's go ahead and get started. Chest expansion. So hopefully you're feeling good today and there's no soreness, but if you are, just be attentive to where you're sore and slowly get through it. Let's go split arms just to warm up, right? Slowly take yourself through the warm up if you are sore. Good. All right, dynamic. So sometimes it's not until you get into the movement, the exercise, and where you feel the soreness or the fatigue or a little bit of the tightness working itself out, right? And that's fine, just take it slow. Let's go into cat and cow. And seated hip circles today. Slight lean back, lift this leg, keep that back flat, and circle. And reverse. And switch legs. And reverse. All right, let's come on down for our 100. And remember now, we are open angle, so we have lowered our legs to that testing position. So go ahead and lower and begin. And obviously when you're done, feet down and head down. Okay, so we'll go through a traditional session with going through each exercise all the way through the routine one time, and then we will start to layer or double up. So, exercises today. At the end, actually like probably midway to the end, there's going to be a lot of hip work. Okay, so we're going to do this together. So going to go ahead and begin with our single leg stretch, but we're going to add a reach out to the side. So we've done this before. So go ahead and bring both knees in, head and shoulders up. I'm going to pull my right knee in, reach out with my left arm, and switch. So we just have a little arm work with the single leg stretch. Just a little more dynamic. Everything else is the same. We're still scooping. We're still breathing, gently pulling, chin to chest, all of those cues, keeping them in mind. Last one, and rest. Good. All right. Double leg, we're just going to reach back and reach forward. So no traditional arm sweep at the sides. Everything else is the same. So go ahead and bring your knees in, head and shoulders up, and we're going to reach back and reach in, out, and in, out, in, out, in, out, and in, and rest. Good. All right, we're going to try a new crisscross exercise with arm position stacking. So we're going to bring our hands from alongside our ears here, and we're just going to bring our forearms out in front, and we're going to stack our forearms. Okay, so the same thing applies. We're still rotating and twisting, okay, rotating across that rib cage, but now our arms are stacked. And so we're just going to dip the elbow towards the position that we're twisting towards, right? We're going to dip the elbow. So go ahead and bring your knees in. Go ahead and stack your arms. And my left knee comes in, I'm dipping my left elbow down. Come over, dipping. So I'm just still rotating, but my arms are in a different position. And we want to dip so that we do twist or slightly rotate towards the direction left and right. This will be our last one. And rest. Good. So notice that we are going through now with the first grouping of exercises without a bridge in the middle, okay? So we're basically preparing for our final assessment, which is our Fab 5, right? And so we're trying to build some stamina here, some strength here, without breaking it up too much with the bridge in the middle. So if you've noticed that, you know, it's a little bit different, right? So, you know, it's a little bit more tiring, I get it, and you get a little more fatigued by the second time through, but this is very good for us. It's beneficial for us to see some improvements in our assessment in a couple weeks, okay? All right, single straight. We're gonna reach out with the arm just like we did with our single leg. So head and shoulders up. I'm going to pull my right leg in, reach out with my left arm. Left leg in, right arm out. Gentle pull on the back of the leg. So again, more dynamic with arm movement. Still scooping, still breathing. Last one here. And missed. Nice. Okay. So instead of our traditional double straight, we're going to do leg pulls, and we've done these before. So the legs will start up at top, and we're going to bend the knees, extend the legs, and pull those legs up, okay? Except now we're just going to split the legs a little bit. So when we extend the legs, we're going to split those legs at the bottom and then pull them up, okay? So go ahead and bring your legs up. Head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck. I'm going to bend my knees, and at this point I'm going to start to part my legs, extend them out, pull them up, bring them together at the top, okay? Here we go, bend, part, extend, pull, together. Bend, part, extend, pull, together. this will be our final one here. Good. All right. Feet and head down. We do have arms down as well. And we're going to bridge leg kick. So we've been practicing leg extension. We're going to try a leg kick or a leg lift from that extension point, okay? So no arms in this exercise today. We're just going to practice hips. All right, so hips come up. We're going to extend one leg out, and I'm going to lift this leg up vertically and pull it down and bring that foot down. See that? So trying to keep the hips up nice and high. We're going to extend the other leg, kick or lift up, and pull it down. Extend up and down, extend up and down, up and down, and up and down. Good. Bring your hips down. Nice. Okay, so we'll change that up the second time through, but just wanted to give you an idea, a sense of how that, that it's very much a strength move. So, keeping those hips up for a longer period of time. All right, so go ahead and extend your legs down. We're going to roll up, but today we're going to roll up tall. And what that simply means is we're rolling up to a seated position, sitting up tall, reaching up, and then we'll go into that front stretch and roll down, okay? So, come with me, arms extended behind your head. We're gonna roll up. And from here, sit up tall, reach up tall here. Now come over the top, front stretch. Start to lean back, collapsing the spine, staying scooped. Come down. And back to start. If you need to assist, bend your knees and go ahead and pull onto those legs if you need to or if you can. Otherwise, roll up tall here, sit up tall, front stretch over, and come back. Roll up tall. And over, and down, and we'll go one more and finish at the top. Roll up tall, over, all right. So we're going to go ahead and bend our knees. So I call this Karate Kid. So it's just sort of a rendition of a kick, okay? So we're gonna sit with our legs bent, feet touching as we lift one knee, and we're gonna pull our arms down. So I am reaching up with my legs bent. I'm C-spine, so I'm collapsing my spine, okay, sitting back, and I'm going to raise one knee up and pull my arms down and come back up. See that? Up and down. Arms down, knee up. So remember in Karate Kid when he's balancing on one leg and his arms are up? I just call this my little Karate Kid. Good. And one more. Good. All right. Go ahead and bring your legs out, splitting, and we're going to go into saw. So arms outstretched. We are twisting. We are leaning, lifting, twisting to the other side. Nice and slow, controlled movement, maintaining posture, in the trunk. We'll go one more on each side. All right, back to center. Go ahead and bring your hands down, your legs in, bend your knees. You're going to come back on your elbows, bring both legs in. Now, what I want you to do is bring one foot down just with the toes on the mat, if you can. Keep the heel up, okay? I'm going to lift, extend this leg here, lift my rib cage here, and from here, I'm going to bend this leg, extend it out, pull it in, extend it out. So one leg is working while the other leg is static. However, that leg is on, that foot is toe bound or on the toes here. So that means our calf muscles are contracting and working, holding that leg in a static position. And we're going to switch legs. Toes down, other leg up, and bend, extend, in, and up. One more. Good. Move forward. Spine stretch. Legs are split. Stretch forward. All right, so we are going to come over to our tummies for some back and hip work. So come on down. We're going to practice pull straps today. So arms start out at our sides, resting on our chin. So remember, we sweep our arms back, we lift our trunk, we press our hips down, keeping our legs down. Here we go, exhaling as we lift and sweep. And down, inhale, up, squeeze those shoulder blades together as you reach back. Tighten those glutes, press the hips down as you lift. One more. Good. Fold your arms in front. Rest your head on the back of your hands. Grasshopper. We're going to bend those knees, flex those feet, lift the thighs, tap the heels. And rest. We'll go one more set. Bend, flex, lift, and tap. And rest. Good. Hands outside your chest, push up and back, low back stretch. And back to table. So we're going to do leg rainbows. I think we've done these before. Straight leg. So table position, I'm going to go ahead and extend my one leg back. Now keeping this leg straight and my abdominals pulled in so my back is stabilized and I'm centered, I'm going to lift my leg up and arc it out to my side. See that? So I lift, arc it back to center. So the hip is doing the work here in the glute. So we're up and over, nice and controlled, up and over. Breathing, trying to stay as centered as possible. Leg strength, hip strength here, lifting and arcing. Isolating this leg. Good. Let's switch legs. Extend back, lift and arc, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back, out, and back. We'll go one more, out, and back. Good. Kneeling tall. So we're going to combine our hip thrust with our lean back, okay? Hip thrust first, so arms come forward, hips come back. Arms come down, hips come forward. And then we're going to lift our arms forward as we lean back again, okay? Start again, arms out, arms back, arms out. All right, we have push-up leg pull down, modified or traditional. You decide. Pull down into that heel if you can. You should feel an increase in your flexibility in the Achilles each time you pull down. One more. Good. And kneeling. So we're going to go into kneeling warrior today. A little bit different today. So go ahead and go into your position. Toes facing away, knee facing forward. Okay, so this is where we do a little hip work. So our kneeling warrior position is here. And when we lunge or lean into that hip, I'm going to rest my hand on my knee here, and I'm just slightly going to sweep over like a mermaid, right? Arms come back, hips come back, okay? So we're lunging, leaning, sweeping, back to start. Let's go one more. On this side. Good. Switch your legs. Find your position. And lunge, lean, sweep, and back. Nice and controlled and slow. No need to speed this up, right? Strong posture. 2 more. Last one. Good. All right. Knees down. So this is, like I said, there's a lot of strength move in this second half of this workout. So from here, we're going to go into a low plank position. So that means we're on our elbows, okay? And that means that our knees are off the ground. So we're on our toes here, butts are down. I'm going to shift by pulling my heels back, shifting my weight back, and shifting my weight forward, okay? And back, and forward, and back. So you get a little shoulder workout here. Obviously your core, your trunk working, and some work on the flexibility in the ankles, the toes, the heels, the Achilles. Let's go one more. Good. Knees down, low back stretch with arms back. And this will be our final exercise. So you're going to come over to a side saddle position, or like a mermaid position, right? So my legs are bent and off to the side. So what's going to happen here is my outer leg or my upper leg is going to be working here, okay? So you find what's comfortable for you, because what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hands, both hands, and ground them here outside the hip here. And this is where we are going to support ourselves, okay? So from here, I am going to lift this upper leg up off of the mat. Again, my trunk is tall, so I'm just leaning into my hands here. I lift my leg and I pulse. So this is that hip work. Okay, breathing, lifting. You'll feel this right away. It's such a small movement, but you're going to feel it. Okay, now from here, keep it raised, and you're going to shift it forward and shift it back. Oh, right? So keeping it elevated, shifting forward, shifting back. Weight is on our hands. Hip is doing the work. Okay, and down. Good. We're going to switch to the other side. So just bring your legs over to the other side. So this other leg is going to do the work now. So find your position of your hands. So notice I'm just sort of leaning over my hip here, right? And then I'm going to lift and pulse, keeping that leg bent. So you are also getting an upper body burn here, the arms holding your weight. All right, hold it up and shift it forward and back. Burn, baby, burn. I did these yesterday to practice, and now I'm regretting it. Last one, forward and back. Good. Oh my goodness. Knee hug. All right, we are repeating, of course. So just, be aware of how you're feeling, but we are going to layer some exercises together. And what we're going to do is we are going to try out the single leg with the reach out, the double leg with the reach back, okay? And then we are going to try the crisscross with stacked arms. So we're going to try 3 in a row here, okay? If you need to rest, you can rest, and then try to get right back up into it and catch up with me, okay? So we're going to try 3 in a row here, and then rest. So go ahead and bring your knees with you on your backs, and we're going to go ahead and begin with our single leg reaching out. So focus on your breathing. Last 2. Double leg, reach back. Here we go. Out and in. Last one here. All right, stack your arms and crisscross. Last one here. Good. And you get some rest. Nice. Not bad, right? Okay, so we have single straight with reaching out, right? And then we have our leg pulls. And then we'll go into our bridge work with the leg kicks or the leg lifts at the end. So 3 in a row here as well, okay? So go ahead and bring both legs up, head and shoulders up, single straight, reach out. Here we go, pull and reach. Last one here. Legs up, hands behind your neck. Bend your knees, start to part the legs out and up together at the top. Last one. Feet down, arms down. Bridge, extension, lift, come down. Extension, lift, come down. One more each side. Hips down. We'll go for a second round. Here we go, hips up, extend, lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. Last one. And hips down. Nice. All right, legs extended. Roll up tall into front stretch. Here we go. Up. Last one. Finish at the top. All right, we have Karate Kid. Bend your knees. So we're going to bring our arms up, C-spine. Okay, now we're going to try and kick. Up, arms up, arms down, kick. So we're just extending the leg. So knee lift, extend. I know this is challenging. Do the best you can. Last one each. Good. All right. Split your legs. Saw with pulsing at the bottom. Here we go. Twist, lean, and pulse, and lift. One more each side. Good. Back to center. Bring your legs together. Bend your knees. We're going to come back on our elbows. Bring one foot down on the toes, other leg up. Lift your rib cage, and we're just going to lower the leg straight. Lift the leg straight. Down and up. Keep the other foot down on the toes, heel is off the floor. And switch. And begin. Last one. And lean forward. Split your legs. Spine stretch. One more. Good. All right, we are going to turn over. We have pull straps. Legs stay down. So this time we're going to pulse our arms at the back, reach position. So we're going to lift and reach, and then we're going to pulse our arms and come down. Okay? Here we go. Up and back, pulse, and down. So just spending a little more time back there. Up. 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 Good. And fold your arms. Grasshopper, bend, flex the feet, lift the thighs, tap. And rest. Second set, bend, flex, lift, tap. And rest. Low back stretch. Table rainbows. Extend one leg back. And here we go. Lift and arc, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back. One more, and out, and back. All right, switch legs, extend back, and arc, and back, arc, and back, out, back, out, and back. Last one, out, and back. Good. Kneeling tall, hips thrust, lean back. Here we go, hip thrust first. Lean back. Repeat. One more. Good. All right, push-up leg pull down. Modified or traditional, it's up to you. One more. Good. Kneeling position. All right, kneeling warrior. So go ahead and find your position. Arms outstretched. Kneeling tall, right? Lunge, elbow, sweep, back, lunge, elbow, sweep, back. Last one. Switch sides. Here we go. Lean, elbow, reach, and back. Last one. Good. Knees down. All right, so we're going to come down on our elbows. We practice those shifts. Low plank, hips down, and shoot back and forward on the toes. On the heels, on the toes. Last one. Good. Knees down, low back stretch, arms all the way back, rest on your forehead. All right, our final exercise, your favorite and mine. Fold those legs out to the side. Find your position with your hands out, away, and holding. And we're just leaning in, and we're going to lift this leg and pulse. And shift it forward and back. Last one. Good. All right, switch to the other side slowly. Find your position with your hands. Go ahead and lift and pulse. And shift forward and back. Last one. Good. All right, leg down, knee hug. Ooh-wee. Center yourself. So we're going to go into seated accordions, and then we'll do some arm work, okay? So go ahead and go into seated accordions, back and forward. Last one here. Good. All right, seated tall, legs extended. Large arm circles today. So arms outstretched up above, big circles. Sitting up tall, creating resistance with the arms. Big circles, big breathing here. Let's reverse the circles, other direction. Good. All right, bring your elbows to your sides with your arms in a 90-degree bend here. Make fists with your hands, sitting up tall. We're going to raise the arms out away from us and back down. Create resistance. Tighten the muscles. Flex the hands, the fists. One more. Good. And stretch forward. Collapse your spine. One arm across. Other arm across. And both arms forward. All right, sitting up tall, leg over leg, and pull. And switch. And release. All right, you guys, we are done. Nice job today. Third session of the week, so I'm looking forward to the next one, our last one for the week with you. Have a great rest of your day.